Hi,
you
Barry.
can,
Hi,
yes.
hi, Barry. Sorry to actually
Uh,
cut you. Sorry about that.
mm,
Initially, I've done an update on the settings, and I just started the recording. So let me
okay,
officially do the intro, please.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. So I would like to welcome everyone to this particular event, Next Level Virtualization. It's an Intune Windows 365 and Azure Virtual Desktop Bootcamp 2024, which is hosted by Microsoft User Group Ghana. And in this event, it's going to be our gateway to mastering tools for modern digital workspace management. So we are looking at whether you are an IT professional who is eager to enhance the skills, or you are a business leader looking to optimize your team's remote working capabilities. Then this particular bootcamp is designed for you. We would be looking at deploying desktop as a service with Azure Virtual Desktop. So I would like everyone here to stay relaxed and focused as Barry and Adam delivers an in-depth session on effective deploying Daas solutions and ensuring a seamless virtual desktop.
Okay, good.
So you can go up.
Okay, you want to I go to the presentation for me directly or not?
Yeah, you can go to the presentation, Barry, straight.
Okay, good.
That's one.
So we will begin in the definition how this work. So Azure Virtual Desktop, it is a desktop and app virtualization that run on Azure. It helps us to deliver full Windows experience with Windows 11, Windows 10, and multi-user. So we have multiple user can be connected in the same virtual machine, or we have the option to have personal virtual machine for one user. And it helps us, yes.
I don't see the screen. Or is it me?
You don't,
Or?
Yes,
you
same.
don't,
Oh,
excuse
okay.
me.
Yeah.
Wait. And right now, no,
Not yet. I'm not seeing it
not
still.
yet. Okay, excuse me. I will share. I don't know why it is not working.
Joshua, you may need to promote him to a presenter.
Yes.
Okay, let me do just that. Honestly, I don't seem to find that.
You should be able to click on his name and the dots there, I think.
Okay. I think I have a couple of. Okay, I think I joined with different organization domains, so I'm struggling to switch between sites. Okay, I think I've been able to grab it. Hi, Basil. Can you please confirm your
Yes.
email you used to join? I think I have it. I have to just add it.
Okay.
Please, can you confirm for me? Because I used Basil at bas12.fr.
Yes, it is that email.
Okay, thank you. Let me save it. Okay, saved. Can you see if you have access now? Hi, Barry. Okay, right. We can now see your screen.
It is good night for everybody. You can see my screen?
Yes, I can see your screen is clear and you're audible. Please go ahead.
Okay.
Looks good.
Good. Okay. So I will give me 1 minute. Yes. So I will yes, I will give you the definition of these services. Yes, Azure Virtual Desktop is the Daas desktop. It is help us to deploy desktop and app visualization that run on Azure, and to help us to deliver full Windows experience with Windows 10, Windows 11, multi-user and Windows Server. With Windows 11 multi-user, we have many users in the same VM, or we have multiple Windows 11 personnel, so one user, one VM. And we have present Microsoft 365 app usage. So we have the application, so Teams, M365, and to have to migrate of RDS farm, so desktop and remote app in one premise. It is compatible with Citrix, VMware also. This deployment is take 15 minutes to deploy this solution. So it is a solution that help us to deploy virtual machine and to scale it in 5 minutes. And the solution is the best solution that's in the market with Windows 365. So I will present you here the macro view of the architecture. We have in the right, in the image, we have two control plan. The one is control with Azure, with Microsoft, excuse me. It is client, diagnostic, gateway, management, broker, load balancing. This management, it is when we have RDS in one premise, we manage this. With Azure, it is managed by Microsoft. So the customer will create full desktop, image, app profile, networking, storage, computer, and networking. The solution, we will use Microsoft Entra ID identity. It is the name, it is Azure ID identity. And right now it is Microsoft Entra ID. Microsoft signs the name. So it is a new name, Microsoft Entra ID. For authentication, we can integrate that with Microsoft iTunes and configuration management. And in support, no Windows terminal. We have Linux, for example, we have macOS and Windows. So when we have an infrastructure in the on-premise resources, we can connect this infrastructure in the on-premise to deploy the solution. With this solution, we have many use cases for this utilization. We have, for example, remote worker, call center, agency. And for the, for example, developer in the contractor or partner. And for the security compliance, government, healthcare, financial services. With this solution, we can deploy this for these customers to help them to work every day and every country in the world, and to help us to security for the security of this solution. And yes, and to deploy that. For this solution, we have many options for the licensing. We have client OS or servers OS virtualization. For the client OS, we have Windows 10 monosession, or we have these licenses, Microsoft 365 E3 or E5, or 365 F3. So we have many options for this. And since the last 2 years, we have new user-based pricing. So for this, allow user to have access to Azure Virtual Desktop only. So for example, for use case, we can have contractor. And with this licensing, we pay only for VM usage, include storage, computing, and networking. And we can have reserved instance to have to reserve this and to optimize cost. Yes, here we have this component of Azure Virtual Desktop. We have the subscription, the subscription allows us to deploy the component. So we have host pool. The host pool, it is a collection of virtual machine registered in session host. And we have all VM. It is the same host pool, shares the same image configuration. For example, when we install the application, all these applications have to same same image. We have the session host. When we connect to the virtual machine, we don't directly expose to internet. They use reverse connect to connect to the VM. We have application group. We have two type of application group: remote app or remote desktop. And we can allow user to access to application group. So we have to add access rollback here. And the last one, it is workspace. So the workspace must be associated with application group to see the publication resource. I will show you after how this work in the real life. So what is it is here the key component of this solution. And I will talk about identity. We have two options to deploy this solution. We have Active Directory, domain controller, or Microsoft Entra ID. So full cloud. So for the session host ID join, so we have to connect this with domain controller in one premise. When we have when we have infrastructure in one premise, we have to connect that with Express route or VNet and VNet pairing. It is important to know the domain will be synchronized with Microsoft Entra ID. Why? Because the synchronized it help us to have the user in hybrid user, so in Azure Microsoft Entra ID and in the one premise Active Directory. So we have the Microsoft ID session host. This strategy identity help us to deploy full virtual machine in the cloud, so we don't need the domain controller in the one premise. So it is possible now to deploy and to add the virtual machine in the cloud directly, and it is okay also to enroll VM in Microsoft iTunes and to add policy configuration in this virtual machine. And but we have some limitation. We don't have to, because of Entra-Join VM don't currently support external identity. For example, Microsoft Business business to business B2B and B2C business to customers. And for the FS Logics profile, we have only Azure File Share and Azure NetApp file for the moment. And the last one, we don't the remote desktop app don't support Microsoft Entra-Join. We will talk about for the next how we create the image and the architecture. For the image, we will we have many options. It is the one excuse me, this one option. We have to create a virtual machine, and after that we have to installing application Microsoft 365 Teams application of customers. For example, human resources application, Visual Studio for developers, for example. After that, we will take a snapshot, this prep, and after we have to capture this VM, and for the after we create Azure Compute Gallery, we define image and add many version 1, 2, 3, and we have to replicate that when we have how I do this availability, hot availability. So we have option to create this image in Africa, in North Europe, in America. So when we have a problem in Africa, we will deploy this in America, for example. So it is the step to configure the image after we have to deploy the session host. We have another solution, Azure VM Image Builder Services. So here we have many sources. So we have to customize this, and after that we have to run that in Azure DevOps, for example, GitHub Action, and we have to share it in image gallery in many regions. For example, do you see here we have Brazil South and Japan West. For the step, we have many steps, 6 steps. We have to create management identity, create the custom role, create Azure Compute Gallery, create the image, and we have different steps with this. So it is possible in PowerShell, Terraform, for example. And after that, we have to start image builder. We have this, it is new, Azure Virtual Desktop custom template. It is new in 6 months. So directly in the portal, we have this possibility to create the image template. It is allow us to build a custom image with with uh, with own script, and we have also for default the script of Microsoft, and we have to add this for the image customer. So here we have an example of architecture. So in the left, we have a connection on one premise, and in the right, we have a connection hub and spoke. So the hub, we have to configure gateway, security, so firewall, the virtual. Here we have network gateway. So we have a virtual VPN, so to connect one premise to Azure. And we have spoke RG, so we have to connect the identity subnet to the spoke AVD VNet. And here we have the master, so the image definition we stock in Azure Compute Gallery. And we have the session host in the subnet IVD. And in the right also we have storage account, so the Azure file. So we have to create a subnet FS Logic. FS Logic is a solution to help us to have the roaming profile in Azure. So when a user pass the VM1 to VM2, the user have to have the same data. So the user don't know if, doesn't not have the same data. So here we have an example how architecture of IVD, for example, how this work and how do you connect, so networking, virtual machine, and the master. So we have many load balancing when we deploy the solution. So we have the first one, breadth first. So this solution help us to deploy a new user across all available section. So we have 3 user in the one machine, 2 user to the second machine, and 2 other user to the 3 VM. Yes, it is two load balancing. It is a deep first. This load balancing help us to optimize costs. The deep solution distribute new user to the available section host with a high number of connection. And when we have reached this maximum, we will switch to the other VM. For example, do you see the first we have 3, the second we have 2, and the 3 one we have 2 user. So it is a deep first. And the last one, it is a persistent, so personal VM. So one user, one VM. Yes, it is important when we deploy this solution to have to size the solution, donc the virtual machine. So we have 2 options, single section or multi-section recommendation. For the single section, we have light, medium, heavy. For the multiple, we have light, medium, heavy power. And we have the use case. For example, we have for the light, we have user, basically, so application, everybody, so human resources with database, application, command line. So for consultant, for developers, we have to use medium. So with vCPU, 8 vCPU, 16 GB RAM, and for the instance we have D8 S underscore V5, for example. So for the deployment, we have to the first to size the virtual machine after the deployment. And the last one, how to deploy this. We have many options. We have Portal Azure, PowerShell, Azure Clip, Terraform, and DevOps. So, for example, Azure DevOps and GitHub Action. So, and I will show you it is demo in the portal how this work and how this user can be connect in this solution.
Barry, I have a question.
Okay.
What's the favorite method for you to deploy?
I use Terraform. So emphatic as code. It is why because it is industrialized code. So everybody, you don't have to have human error. So we have to deploy this automatically with Terraform or Biceps.
Yeah, but I wanted to compare the ARM template base size and the Terraform. Which one is the best? I can see that you prefer Terraform.
Me personally, I prefer Terraform because Terraform it is available in Azure, Azure, AWS, Google Cloud, and Bicep it is only in Azure. So you can use Bicep or Terraform. It is the best.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Me, I am using Terraform every day for this solution or other solution of Azure.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Do you have another question?
Oh, no. That's clear.
Okay, I will show you in the portal how this work. So I will show you in do you see my screen? Good. Yes. So we have to search Azure Virtual Desktop. Yes, we click. So we have here in the manage or spool application Go workspace. So we have to create a spool. So we are create here, create a spool. I select my subscription, my resource group. So I have many resource group. Hello.
Sorry, it looks like because you've zoomed in, we are not seeing the left side of the entire screen. If you can adjust it a little.
Okay. Good.
And also, please, if you have any questions and any kind of interactions, kindly use the raise your hand emoji. So I'll call you, and then I'll give the platform to speak. Thank you.
Okay. You can see my screen right now. It is okay. Okay. So I will choose a resource group. So IVD poller. So you have the option to create a new one. So I will give a name for a spool. So for example, a spool Ghana. For example, I choose a location. So we have many options here. I will choose I am in Europe, so Europe. And here we have preferred app group type. So we have desktop or remote app. I will choose desktop. And here we have also pool type. So we have personal or pull-up. It is multi-session. So I will choose this one. And load balancing, we have break first or deep first. I will choose this one. And here I will give 5 session limit for virtual machine. It is looking, and here we have to add virtual machine. I have to name. I have to give a name to the VM prefix. I give VM Ghana, for example. We type here Azure Virtual Machine. Yes, we have to choose a virtual machine location. So here we don't have Africa for the moment. So I will choose North Europe. Availability option, no. So we have many options here: standard, security, trusted, confidential, virtual machine. So I will choose this one. I will select the image, and you can see we have many options: Windows 10, Windows 11 Enterprise. So I will choose this one, Windows 11 Enterprise multi-session. And here we have the SKU. So it is possible to sign this here. So we have many options here. I will choose this one, D2 AS_this1. We have option to choose number of them. I will choose 2. Here standard, I will left that by default. We have the selection virtual network. Here I have IVD of VNet, subnet, and here so here it is no, because the virtual machine is not exposed in the internet. So for the domain to join, we have Active Directory or Microsoft Entra ID. I choose Active Directory. Let's see, 5. Yes. My password. Yes, I will specify my domain. So here. And it is, we have virtual machine administrator. This username will help us to debug the virtual machine. Okay, good. We have to register this application app group to the workspace. We have many workspace, so I will create this one. So Ghana, and by example. So next. So here it is to activate monitoring. So we have to choose the log analytic. So for example, log VDI. And here we have to give a tag. So we have to one tag, for example. Yes, and create. So it is validating. Okay. So we have here the how I create the host pool, the application group, and the workspace. So when I am finished, I click here, review and create, and here I create. Okay, good. Okay, the deployment is in progress. So we will take 15 minutes. So I have already an example of host pool I have already created. So I will show you. So I have this one, host pool demo, for example. So here we have the host pool demo. We have the name host pool demo underscore DAG. So here, session desktop, and the last one, so I click here. So it is the name of the display name of the session host. Okay, I will show you the virtual machine. So host pool demo, we have here 2 machines. So VM session 0 and VM session 1. And when we finish to deploy this, we have to click here, application group, host pool demo. And here in control access here, I will give the role to the group of users to access to the virtual machine. So here, I will add this role, virtual desktop. It is this one, desktop virtualization user, allow user to use application in the application group. So I click here. Next, I select the members. So we have, for example, I will cost this one 2. Okay. I will review and assign. Good. Okay. So this user will be accessed to this host pool and to the application group here. So I will show you in the demo how this works. So we have two options. We can use this client web, client web access. Okay, so we have to disconnect this user. Okay, I will connect with this user. So ABD user 2. I will type my password. Excuse me, I don't know the password. This one. Okay. Two. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Here we have the workspace and the session desktop. So here we can create, for example, here this one. So I click here. Wait 1 minute. Machine. Yes, I am starting my virtual machine. Give me 1 minute. Okay, I'm starting. Okay, I will try this again. Yes, it is running. I will retry this. Okay. So I will give the password.
I'm sorry, Basiru, we don't hear you anymore.
Hello, do you hear me? Hello.
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, thank you.
Yes, you are. Yes,
okay.
You are audible now.
Okay, so here we have the user have access to the virtual machine. I am attending some noise. Okay, thank you. So the user have access to the virtual machine, and it is beginning to use this virtual machine here. For example, I click here, Edge, start without your data. Okay, this user have this session. So we can use this client web business client, this web client. So we have also the application of this one, the remote app. So we can use this also. It is possible to have this one. So we will continue here. So the user is connect. So I will show you in the portal how this. So here in host pool. So here we have in one session here. So we have this user, IBD user 2, it is connect. So it is possible to log off. So the admin have to send a message, for example, testing. Yes. We click here. Okay. Okay. For example, the admin sends a message to the user, for example, for testing, for deconnection, for business hours. It is possible to do that and to log off the user. So here, for example, yes, I am Google. Yes, so the user, yes, can use this virtual machine. Okay. So how this work, this solution? So it is so we have another the scaling plan. The scaling plan it is possible to schedule the user business hours and the weekend also. So Monday, Tuesday, and Saturday, Sunday also. Here we have also the monitoring. So inside here, so we have the possibility to see how user is connect. So we have here. So it is host pool here. So session host, how this works. So user will potentially use you to have to debug. So here we have many connectivity reliability. So connection performance here. Okay. It is in is green, so it is good. So we have also the list of user. For example, AVD user 2. So we can see, yes, how this user is connected, the app is used, the connection count, the time of connection. So we have here the error of the client connection. We have utilization here. Yes, we have the story, the performance, the count host. So we have many choose to do, and the last one we have we can add the alert here. We have for severity 0 to 4 when we have a problem or the debug to use. So we have here the monitoring inside. I will show you how this the pricing of this solution. So give me 1 minute. So Azure the calculator. Yes. Okay, and here we will add virtual Azure Virtual Desktop here. So here, for example, we can add here in Africa, for example, South of North. I don't know. Yes, here. How this cost? Yes. So Azure Virtual Desktop Poland. So multi-session user. So we have to choose here medium scaling plan. So we have here the hours, 100 user, for example. We choose here the SKU. So we can choose this one, D1, D2, or for example, this one, B8 MS. So 8 cores. So here for this so 100 user, we have for 100 user we have 5 instance, and here we have the cost per month here, and here we have the storage, and per month we have this estimated monthly cost, and it is possible to have reserved instance here. So we can, yes, here 3 years, and here we have the cost this. So it is so you can use this Azure. It is a free Azure pricing calculator. You can see the pricing of many other service of Azure. So you VPN, Virtual One, Azure Net. So I will show you a last one, Azure gallery here. So here we will create an image here. So it is Azure configurability. It is help us to create the image definition for the machine and to install installing application. So yes, we have many to yes, we have to repeat this version to this, and the last one here, custom image template. Yes, I have this one. It is possible to create. It is simple to do. So we have a name, the resource group, for example, Ghana. Next one, the import from, no, a new one. And custom template. Not template. I don't know why is from import. No, I don't want to import this. Yeah. Okay. Next. Okay, I will choose. I have many options here. So I will choose platform image for Microsoft, my own image as you config gallery. So I don't see because yes. So it is a step to create the image template. So I want this. I will show you this one template AVD. And after you create, you click here, start to build. So I have my image here. I have one version 1.1.0.0. So I can create here a virtual machine or also a spool for Azure Virtual Desktop. So do you see here? Oh, the image here, gallery image AVD version 1, the SKU, and to have to click here to renseign administrator account. So it is how this work, this solution, Azure Virtual Desktop. I don't know, do you have question for me for how this works? For how do you have question? So I am here to answer.
Hello. Awesome. That was an informative session, actually. So, Adam, I saw you raised your hand. Please go ahead with your question.
Hey Barry, that was great. We just completed migrating from Citrix to AVD over the past 6 months or so, and it was very easy to do. And we're using the multi-session hosts for all of our users that can use a standard desktop, and then we're using Windows 365 for our single session hosts because we found that the pricing was very, very similar. And so we're using the frontline for the users that don't need it as often, but then we're using the full SKU for the people that use it daily. And we're also doing Terraform to do our monthly builds. So we're not doing patching on these. We're just rebuilding each month. One of the things that we didn't want to do was use have to manage a custom image and make a golden image and do an image capture. And so what we ended up doing is just using the gallery image like you're doing, but instead of creating an image, we're building our host pools using that the straight gallery image each month. So it's patched about a week after Patch Tuesday. And then we're using Intune to target all of our applications to the host pools so that we don't have to manage applications separately between our golden image and our regular Intune managed desktops. And so we're able to let those those new hosts soak for like over a weekend. Like we'll start a build on a Friday, and by Monday morning they're ready to turn on in production. And then we put the pool in drain mode for existing devices and enable the new pool, and users will migrate over when they start logging in that next morning, and then we delete the old hosts. And then that way we're not having to manage our master image, and it's working remarkably well. It was an experiment. We weren't sure if it was going to work, and it's going very well. But having just gone through this and having not had any major exposure to AVD previously, your presentation was spot on. Like it covered all of the bits and pieces of it. So very well done there.
Okay, thank you. I have a question for you, Adams. Why do you don't use custom image template? So it is a good option for me. because you use every week you use a computer gallery. It is your image management or image management. It is a platform image for Microsoft. Do you use every week?
Yeah, so once a month,
Yes.
so basically it's our way of patching. So once a month we're pulling the Azure Gallery image there.
Okay.
So not custom. So really it comes down to maintaining the process to build that golden image requires us to inject applications into that in a different way than we inject applications for all of our other devices. So our desktops and laptops are getting their applications that are packaged and deployed from Intune. But then if we want to inject them into our golden image, we have to manage those applications somewhere else. So we have to put that content somewhere else. The installation commands potentially need to be added to the scripting for the build of those master images and everything. So to us, it felt like, hey, if we can do this, let's give it a shot. And we've been very successful with doing it. I think people using golden images, I think it works great for a lot of use cases, especially if you have very large applications, maybe applications that haven't been able to get packaged very well, or things that need some customization after installation. I think those are very, very good use cases for having a custom image that you can then maintain and manage separately. So not saying it's a different approach that I don't think is really, it's not something that is listed as like what you just described is the standard way to do it. And we said, hey, let's try something different, and
yes,
it actually worked.
Okay. Yes, it is good to have a customer use this solution. So we have to compare the possibility we have this solution. It is we have many options, so it is good.
Absolutely.
Good. Thank you, Adams, for this intervention.
Thank you. It was very good.
Yes.
Awesome. Thank you, Adam, for that. Okay. So if you have any questions, you could go ahead and then ask the question. So we are having this session for Q&A, and so Adam will address some of the questions, and Basiru to address some of the questions. So we just have 10 minutes for just Q&A, right?
Yes. I will give you the link for the formation if you want to format. So I will give you this link. So this link, it is
looks like there's a question from Jason.
Okay.
Hi, Jason. Please go on.
Yeah, I was just trying to, the chat isn't working, so I was trying to share my information and get information from some of you, like LinkedIn and the contact info.
Yes. Okay, I will show you my LinkedIn here. It is Basiru Bari. Yes.
Hi, Jason. Sorry about that. If you currently don't have access to the chats, what I'll do is once we are done with this session, all the information that has been shared, I'll forward it to everyone via mail. So in the coming few days, you'll see all this content, right?
Okay.
Joshua, do you have access to the notes to be able to paste into the notes for the meeting? Maybe that might be a great way to put it.
Yes, I do.
All right. So I will give you the link as the 140. It is good for formation for Azure Virtual Desktop. So I will give you this one. So here, we have this so configuration here. So in English. Okay, I will give you this in the Teams. I don't have access to the chat. So I will Joshua, I will give you the link after, so you can share this.
Okay. That's fine. Honestly, I don't know why some of the attendees are not having access to the chats. I think I have to look at it.
Okay.
Possibly it could be kind of certain stuff that I didn't enable.
Okay. Do you have another question?
I didn't get that.
Okay, Joshua, I will give you the.
Okay. Hi, Ephraim. Hi, Ephraim. Are you there? I would like to just interact with some of the attendees randomly. So maybe I could randomly mention your name and then just interact with you. So you can just in the next 5 minutes we end the session. Hi, Ephraim. Okay. Can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Where do I start from? Okay, so I think I joined late. Can someone else introduce first so that I know how to go about it?
Okay, so where are you joining us from? Are you in Ghana?
Yeah, I'm in Ghana. I'm in Ho actually.
In Ho. Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
So are you with a company? What company are you with?
Yes.
Sorry.
I'm with Engine actually.
Engine. Oh,
Engine. That's
I know about
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Yes, I know about that. So what's your role over there?
I'm a Windows sysadmin actually.
Awesome. You're a tough guy.
I'm new. I'm not too tough. I'm new, so
we are always learning, so but still you're a tough guy.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, Bismarck. Hi, Bismarck. Okay, he's not responding. So, okay, we are responding now. That's fine. Can you please introduce
can you
yourself
hear me?
and then? Yeah, I can hear you. You're audible.
All right.
Can you please introduce yourself?
Okay. All right. So my name is Bismarck. I currently reside in Ghana, Accra. I work with STO, Supertech Limited, as
STO.
Yeah, as a cyber security engineer. So yeah.
Please go ahead.
Sorry. Hello.
You mentioned that you are with STO, right?
Yeah, I'm with STO as a cybersecurity engineer.
Cybersecurity engineer. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Do you have any question?
I think most of my questions I would have to practice whatever he did today for me to fully understand what he did. So basically, I think most of our clients and most of the companies in Ghana are moving to cloud and probably Azure. So yeah, I think I'll need to go over the things he taught again for me to fully understand them.
Okay, all right. All right, okay. So you can sign up on the Azure portal. So you have access to 12-month free access, right?
I think
I've
I've misused my free credit, so now I use pay as you go. I think my first time was before COVID. I came to, I think you held a session at Moving Pick. Yeah. So I think that was when I signed up for. But since then, I was using it for most of my labs and most of the things that I want to learn. So now I use pay as you go. That's the reason why.
So are you owing Microsoft? Are you owing Microsoft?
By all different, not now, by all different cloud providers. All right. Thank you.
Awesome. Yeah, it was nice meeting this one.
Joshua?
Yeah.
I have to leave you. I have to take care of my daughter. So
okay,
I have to leave you.
That's fine.
Okay. Thank you.
That's fine. All right, thank you too.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you all.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, so I think that will be all for now. Jason, okay, we've already spoken. Jason, yes. Who else hasn't spoken today? Ephraim, okay, Kofi. Kofi, are you there? All right. He's not responding. Hi, Chesco.
Joshua, I'm kind of noisy at the moment, so I can't speak.
Okay, awesome. That's fine. That's fine. Adam, if there is anything you would like to say so that we can wrap up with the session.
Yeah, absolutely. So maybe I'll have some time to put something together for the next round.
Yeah.
But if anybody has any questions about Intune or W365 or anything like that, we can happy to hang out and chat. And if you haven't seen, if you're into Intune, if you're just getting started with Intune, we've got I've got a YouTube channel. It's intune.training. If you've not seen that or been there, we just recently started a reboot series where we're covering everything from the beginning again, getting you started with Intune. We've been busy, so we're struggling to get some more videos out, but we're getting there. But anyway, if anybody wants to have any chat about Intune related things, certainly happy to hang out and chat. But otherwise, maybe next time I'll have some time to put some more content together. I've got quite a lot going on these days, so it's the middle of our summer, and I've got 3 children who are home wanting to do lots of things. So the sun is just coming up for us, and I think I'm going to go get some fishing poles together to take my daughter out fishing. So.
Awesome. So it was nice meeting you, and I think in the next few months we'll be hosting Microsoft careers and certifications. So I'll reach out to you and then I'll put you in. That's fine, right?
Yep. We'll keep trying.
Yeah, you keep trying. I'll get in touch. All right. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. Will you be covering also employment opportunities?
Deployment opportunities?
No, like employment, like say someone wants to get into remote work or something like that. Will you be going over that in like the next video if they want to find different ways to work network, I guess, to a certain extent?
Getting okay, yeah, work and employment, job opportunities. I would love to know that too. No, I don't anticipate us going down that route, mainly because it's very variable, I guess, on that front. I don't even know. I mean, I'm a manager now, and I'm trying to hire people, and it's difficult. And my company requires people to be on site, and nobody wants to do that anymore. So, yeah, it's quite different these days. I think the best opportunity for remote work is doing it through consulting, getting on with as a consultant through a group and being able to work that way. I think a lot of folks have been very successful doing that. I've, on Twitter these days, I've seen many folks that have transitioned from normal FTE roles into consulting roles where they can work 100% remote or at least largely remote with, local clients. So I think it just varies. I do consulting through System Center dudes like that, and so as a side gig. And it's funny. I've got a client who I can almost walk to his house. I mean, he's very, very close to me. And then I've got another, client several states away. So it's very interesting, the opportunities that are there. But yeah, I mean, so you said you're based in the States?
Yeah, I'm in North Carolina.
Okay. There's a Microsoft office there.
I thought I heard something like that. I know there's Amazon here.
Yeah, Microsoft has a presence there I think they're in North Carolina and like Charlotte area, I believe.
Okay, yeah, okay. Yep.
Yeah, there's
I'm in Raleigh.
there was Julie Andrea Cola. She used to run there was a user group out of Charlotte or that she hosted out of that area for a while. She transitioned roles, I think, and she went from she was working as a fast track person and moved over to the Edge team, I think, or something. I believe. But anyway, there's definitely a presence over there for sure.
Wow. That's good to know.
Yeah.
All right. That's awesome. So that's what we do. Microsoft Azure community. We create an avenue for tech guys, non-tech guys to come together, and we create opportunities, connect people with other people. So that's what basically we do. So every month, we organize an event based on a particular technology. So this month was for Virtual Desktop. We did Azure last month, I think so. And every month, I think next month we have another event. So keep tabs on our social media handles. We'll be updating that platform. And we normally host the meetings on Microsoft Teams, and the event is scheduled on Meetup. So you can go on Meetup, search for Microsoft User Group Ghana, and you can just join us. Right? And we are very active on LinkedIn as well. That's where we post most of our stuff. So once you follow us, you'll be able to get all those kind of information. And it's been an awesome journey. Yeah. So I would like to thank you all for joining us for this particular event. And I would like to thank you for the attendees for joining this particular event. And I know you are not living here the same. Yeah. The knowledge is actually priceless. I had to go and grab experts. They are all MVPs in their various countries. So we don't take this opportunity for granted. All right, so it's a wrap. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Take care,
everybody.
All right.